I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. That's such a propeller hat and lollipop thing to say, dude. Holy. I was playing with my crayons and I smacked my forehead. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Today I just really wanted to start by analyzing the poem that we got from Sayori last time. Last time what we got here was, Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. So, there's a lot of things I've come to notice about this poem, especially I was about to sleep last night, and I was thinking about this. I was like, wait a second. There's some lines here that just don't make sense, right? It's a secret, but I trust you too. So I looked back into the poem, trying to see it from another perspective, and what I've noticed is, and this was actually confirmed because I got spoiled by Genius Lyrics of all things, right? I searched it, and apparently this is the actual meaning, and so the first thing that made me really question it was, if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Not that I want breakfast, but more of this part. If it wasn't you, I could sleep forever. And I was like, wait a second. What's that kind of sound like? Sounds like there's feelings towards the sunshine, right? Almost not like, and she's not mad. Almost, here's the thing about inanimate objects, right? You usually don't say I'm okay, I don't know. It's just usually try not to come to resent I don't know what I'm saying. Usually resent is towards usually more resent, you try to blame things on objects that are inanimate more than animate people, okay, whatever. Okay, so point is, right? It's just and also the way you glow through my blinds this morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. It really feels just okay, I'm just gonna say it out loud. I feel like sunshine that she refers to is less of actual sunlight, more of the MC, Zeh, the person I'm playing as. Does that make sense? Because here's what I've come to notice, right? This can either mean sunshine or not sunshine, but really, the way... Hold on. Are you asking me to come out and play? That too, that's pretty animate. That sounds more animate. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? That makes me feel okay, because we've previously established that Sayori is a really selfless, helpful friend, right? Almost, it's she doesn't care for herself. More she's devoting a lot of her time to supporting the MC, the Zeh, right? The main character. And so, this here is kind of are you depending on me to help you stay happy? Something like that, right? And honestly, that's just the type of friend she is, and that makes a lot of sense. Also, are you asking me to come out and play? Yeah, these two lines come hand in hand. Above the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. I still don't get this. I'm pretty sure either the sky is meant to say the MC or Zeh's happiness, because it's blue, right? It's the sky is blue. In this case, though, blue, usually you think sad, but sky is blue means a sunny day, right? So MC is pretty happy. She looks above, MC's happy. And yeah, it's a secret, but I trust you too. I don't get that part. I trust you too. I'll have to look into that a bit more. If something comes up and I think about it, that would be cool. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Also that. So, previously, I've established that I know how Sayori comes to, pass away, unfortunately. It's pretty well known. It's hard to avoid that spoiler. But I feel she's overly... I feel it's almost the sole reason she has for living at this point is just to keep MC happy, right? And if MC finds a way to be happy for himself, and Sayori knows that, I don't think she's gonna want to stay any longer. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Honestly, you could, but think about it this way, right? Would you rather go to school, or would you rather sleep at home? Not knowing there was school on that day. More than likely, you want to stay at home, right? So she would probably want to sleep forever, right? Even though it says could. And so here's the thing. Sleep forever seems to imply death, right? Passing away. And so it's just yeah. Let's just run this back. So Sayori devotes a lot of her life, like probably all of her life, just to keeping MC happy, I think. And honestly, if MC found a way to be happy for himself forever, she doesn't need Sayori anymore. Sayori would probably come to just end her own life and not want to live anymore. It really seems like she's been wanting to not be alive for a while, and this is just like, I want to hang on to this one purpose, you know? But she's not mad. Either that's the truth, or, okay, here's the thing about wanting to not be alive anymore by yourself, right? Sometimes it's almost more of a nuisance that you have someone that cares for you, like before you want to end your life. Okay, does that make sense? It's because like, oh goodness, I really don't want to live here anymore, but I've got this responsibility for me, so I have to keep living. Does that make sense, or am I just being like, okay, I don't know. That's what I've come to think about it like this, right? Sometimes having people care for you, it's like almost feel like a burden from like not being able to leave this world, if that makes sense. All right, yeah. Otherwise, that's pretty dark. I'm sorry for putting you guys through this. The Twisted Mind of Zekegi, or whatever. Twisted Mind of Ze. Okay, cool. Okay, now let's hop into Doki Doki Literature Club on this beautiful note. Not very beautiful. I'm Sayori, dude. She's a great friend, but I don't think she's gonna be with us for much longer, unfortunately. Alright guys, we're in Doki Doki Literature Club. This game is not suitable for children. Thank goodness I'm 17. So, Doki Doki! How happy. Let's load where we left off last time. Skip button. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Okay. So let's go down the list. Let's start from Natsuki this time. Oh, wait, hold on. I should probably put my headphones on. Right then. Right, the headphones are on, so Natsuki, ... question mark. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Like, Sayori had good words. Well, constructive, you know what? Yeah, she's constructive. Thank you, Natsuki. That's a little blunt. Like, excuse me? Excuse a girl for being constructive. It's not like I said it was bad. Oh, actually, is it? Just didn't evoke any emotions. That's fair. So it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Probably. I'll pass. Oh. Sigh. ... Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Not that you'll like it. Okay, let's see this. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Huh, what does this tell me about Natsuki as a character? Is this... I can't tell if this is just like a silly poem, or if this is meant to say something. She says eagles can fly twice. That's about it. It's almost like... It's like, okay, on the surface, like, intuitively, it's just like, no, all these different animals can do these different things, but humans, people, they don't got much going on for them. They're restrained by, like, rules of society, restrained by, like, laws, a lot of different things. But all these other animals, they don't have these rules, right? They can just do as many things as they want. Eagles can fly, right? Flying, that's like a thing about, like, liberty, right? People usually see things flying, like eagles, and they're like, oh, they're so free in the sky, flying all around. And so yeah, it's kind of just like, I feel like this is more just like, people are restrained to their bodies, they can't do much except think hard, right? And eagles, monkeys, crickets, they're all so free, and the grass is greener on the other side, but that's about it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, ... I told you that you weren't gonna like it. It's a fun poem, it's a thinker. I like it. What? What? Just be honest. I am. Oh wow, we're so sweet. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Yeah, there's some pretentious people. I'm looking at a certain boy from Afghanistan that I know. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah. Oh wait, that's me. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. True. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, wait. That's so real. That's such a real thing. Good lord. Yeah. No. Like, especially when you're like told that you have like talent as a kid, and you grow up and you see these like people around your age doing all these great things, like going to the Olympics, getting high grades in math. You're just like, where did I go wrong? Was I just like born not to be a good person? Like things like that, right? They start to really get to you, and like it starts discouraging you. Like that makes a lot of sense actually for this poem. Okay, so I just decided to write about it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I said, grass is greener on the other side, kind of like that, right? Animals, they get to fly, they get to jump. Humans suck. Yeah, cool. Oh, my friend hopped on Geometry Dash. Cool. Yeah, I understand. Exactly. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. That's pretty good. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. True. It's just like a lot of things rhyme. There's like a pattern, and suddenly breaks the pattern. That's pretty abrupt, and everyone likes it, and it's pretty impactful. So you did ... I guess more went into it than I realized. Yeah, like okay, it's small, short, sweet, but it's effective. I like that. That's what it means to be a pro. You read manga, but that was a nice poem. I liked it. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? She's a freshman. Okay. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I like how they're getting along, everyone's getting along. I don't really care how everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. MC Zed is such a sweet guy. And also a chud. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri! Purple guy, hello. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time to finish her reading. Oh. So sorry. I forgot to start speaking. ... Dash, exclamation mark. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts in words. Hold on. ... Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Yeah, it's a common theme, I guess. So it's bad. It's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? You might have. I can't tell through reading. I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Yuri bury. They couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Damn. Fair enough. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Aw. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Yeah, you know what? A pro like her, she reads a lot. I think she would be the type of person to understand. Even if like it's really good, there's still some like minor things that people that beginners would usually make, right? I find this is common in like a lot of things. It can be like the best poem ever, but there's like some parts that just are like a dead giveaway. That this is like your first poem. And as you are more proficient in poetry, you're gonna learn that. I'm not proficient in poetry, I'm using poetry as an example. But it's true for many things. Okay. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things I recognize in here, in new writers, is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Deliberate? Otherwise, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. That's an interesting thing, actually, to notice. Separate from the topic matter. Huh. I need to look into that. Kind of like Natsuki then? It's like, because separate from the topic matter. Yeah, like the topic for Natsuki was like, like competition, I want to say. Also like giving up kind of, but then she just made it like cute with like animals and everything. I don't know. Does that... I'm not sure. Sayori also. Sayori just like, she's literally talking about her not wanting to live anymore. At least that's what I think. And she's writing about like the sun and breakfast. But okay, hers was more rushed, so that makes more sense. So yeah. No, you know what? Whatever. Prep time is important. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. You know what? That's really true. Once Sayori finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. You know, yeah, it's like in debate, right? If you flood your speech with like memes and jokes, it's so less effective because people are more hung up on your jokes than like your actual points. This is like from my experience. I used to say skibbity toilet a lot during my debate speeches. Thankfully, that changed. Yeah. It's a habit thing. You learn as you go. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh wow, she's autistic. Have I said that last video? Okay, you know what? Go autism girl, slay. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that could go into writing even a simple poem. You know what, that makes sense. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work out together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yeah, exactly, just practice. That's the biggest thing you can do, practice, right? You can have like all the manuals in the world, but practice beats everything. That's the thing, right? That's what I've learned actually in a lot of my subjects. Cool. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Yeah, Natsuki so far has been pretty valuable. You've been hella valuable. You're like the only one that's like an expert at this, I think. Sayori's just been a good friend. Natsuki can be a little biased though, because she likes cute things. Biased how? She's I like this expression. She's like confident, but also like I don't know, it's fun. It's a silly expression. Well, never mind. ... I shouldn't be talking about people like that. I respect Yuri for that, just like, don't be a hater. Sorry, ... It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh, this is a cute expression. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Well, it should be like 10 pages. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, okay, Ghost Under the Light. Immediately from the title, I can tell this is gonna be like with horror elements, just like how she's been reading horror fiction lately, I think. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. Bathing. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Wear and tear is a bitch. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. LED lights. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. Light flickers. I flicker back. Flicker back. Okay, amber glow. Immediately I recognize that's like the older light bulbs, right? Bathing in the amber glow. Bathing. I can only assume bathing's connected to the first sentence. It must be this one. It must be this one. Ghost under the light. Ghost. What does ghost refer to? Does it refer to her? Yeah, beneath the amber glow. Beneath the light. Ghost under the light. My hair. Her. She's the ghost. Underneath the amber glow. Underneath the old light. It must be this one. Bathing. It must be this one. Last to sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. It's kind of like how ghosts like are dead and they die sometime in the past, and as the future advances, I would say like the stereotypical ghost would still like come in like with their thoughts of the past, like, oh, what's this? A new LED? Oh, is this a toaster? Right? Things like that. Something like that. That's like surface level. That's what I think. Light flickers. I flicker back. Flicker back. Is it kind of just like how ghosts like disappear sometimes? Like, you know how like the trope is like, oh, the light turns off, and then like all of a sudden, like there was a ghost standing there, light turns off, it's on again, the ghost is gone, oh, where is it? Right? Like, kind of like that. Does that make sense? Breathing air of the present but living in the past. Yeah, like I said, ghosts are old. Last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Bathing. Bathing's an interesting word. I'm not sure what that means. Bathing in light? Yeah, because like light goes all the way through a ghost body, presumably. Since like ghosts can't like reflect light off. They're transparent, presumably. Oh, my flicker back. Either ghost refers to like her literally being a ghost, or it's like a metaphor for something else, another state that she's in. Otherwise, that's all I know for now. Dot dot dot. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. No, it's like cursive, dude. You're the only one with the good handwriting here. So far. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. No, it's because I was engrossed in it, Yuri. Don't worry. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, it's a good font. Okay. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Yeah, I liked it too. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It was descriptive, I could tell what it was about, at least on the surface. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. That was I'd say that was an okay start. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Well, if you want digest, Sayori wrote about breakfast. Are you in a ghost series? Whoa, back up. Reword that. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, is it? I knew it. I flippin' knew it. Okay. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I suppose he did glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Sayori. Oh, Sayori. No. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. That's true. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Metaphorically. Yeah. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Huh. Oh yeah, like I said, right? Test of time, like ghosts, old, into the future, LEDs, wear and tear. Keywords, right? Buzzword. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. That was sweet. Yuri's a sweet girl. Who should I show my poem to next? Yeah, actually all of these girls are pretty sweet. Hi, Zeh. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Oh yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, how about you don't kill people? That's a suggestion. I'm always listening. Can you hear me, Monica? Do you hear me? That's what I thought. Just kidding, she's probably hearing me. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in, yeah. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? Sure, Monica, have a look. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I can't with the pose. Ahaha. Don't worry, Zeh. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? What's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon? True. I feel like this group can be really good friends. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is she the one that tells us, like, which person our poem, whatchamacallit, appealed to? Like, which person the poem appealed to? Like, I know she breaks the fourth wall, but it feels like almost like she's been dictating, like, everything in this game. She's been, like, and watch some of my last video back, it's like, she's been, like, dictating, like, how the others feel. Like, with scary precision, right? Like, immediately, the others, like, almost seem taken aback. I feel like she's just on top of everything, and she just knows everything. And that's scary. I don't like the way you stare at me, Monica. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Really? I think... whatever. Well, that may be the case. You guys are both chuds. Well, probably Sayori doesn't watch anime. She's messy, though. You seem like a messy guy, too. Yeah, fair enough. But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It seems like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Yeah, you know what? Exactly. Like, they're good friends. They're good friends. They should keep caring for each other. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. Gentle feel to it. Yeah, true. The happiness and sadness. Oh no. Is she like trying to find happiness? So she's like trying different things almost like. Because like the thing about depression is like generally more depressed people. Depression is like the main cause of suicide, I want to say. And so depression is generally like being unable to feel happiness anymore. And like depression apparently comes like randomly, like out of the blue sometimes. And it's almost like an absurd thing, right? It just comes one day. Could be a medical thing. Could be like, yeah. And so depression's a bitch, you know, like. And so it's almost like Sayori's trying to find happiness by like joining this club, being like the vice president. And it's almost like right now her primary focus, like her primary source of happiness, is just helping out Ze, like the MC, you know? It's like, man, suicide can be irrational. I'm just saying that. Suicide, depression, that can all be hella irrational. Comes whenever, goes whenever. And it's a bitch. We knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Aww. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. True, try different things. Like I okay, I'm not gonna rant, but try different things, guys. It's a good idea. Especially if you're young. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. True. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, this is a safe space until someone brings a knife. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Why don't you just say like, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica. Okay. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. The fourth wall? Okay, that's almost like what it's implying because of like what I know about this game, but let's see. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of the spackle protrudes. Spackle? I'm not sure. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. Spackle. Is that like a ruckus? Like, is that what that means? No, I can't see. Appearance cipher clue. No, I can't see. A real blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, it's kind of like see no, hear no, speak no evil, right? It's like you've already seen what you've seen. You can't unsee what you see. And now you see this, you know, you've seen evil. Kind of like that. My retinas. Yeah, I used to work at Specsavers. My mom's an eye doctor. I know what a retina is. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever and said everything. Hole of infinite choices. Realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. No, is that me? It's almost like, okay, she's like looking out from the camera at me. Oh, alright, so I'm back. I just got breakfast. Sorry, I got orange juice. Cool. Hole in the wall, okay. I think I was deep into the analysis. Okay, so, hole is just like a hole, right? Wall. Fourth wall. I think that's what it means. Especially since I know what this game is about. Other side, he was looking in. I was looking in. And she is inside the game, and she knows. And also, my retinas already scored with a permanent copy of the meaningless image, right? Now that she has seen evil, she knows evil, okay? An evil that she didn't want to know, but she knows. Now. And no, she's just on top of everything, because there was a hole in this fourth wall. And she just knows. Spackle protrudes. I just don't know what spackle means. Always neighbor, angry boyfriend. I never know, I wasn't home. Wasn't home. Is this trying to say, like, okay, in the context that I'm going from, does that just mean, like, this game isn't her home? That's probably what that means. The literature club probably isn't her home. Well, that's true. You have a house outside from school clubs. Okay. That's what I gather from this, right? From what I know. Just a little hole, wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Yeah, as long as there's just like a hole in the fourth wall. Any size of a hole. You see through, you just know. You just know now. A little flaw can ruin a lot of things, especially in code, right? A lot of different things. And it sucks. It sucks to see. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So, there's that. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Has it? That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Really? What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you'd say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Shoot. I don't like the way you look at me, Monica, the way you just stare forward. That's all you do. Look forward. An epiphany. Good lord. I don't like that one. That's what it implies. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I'm guessing once the epiphany started, you've started writing poems in general. That's what I'm guessing. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. Because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh yay! Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. True. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Yeah, it's like... This is something really repeated by a lot of people, but it's like... Don't make it good first, just make it exist first, right? Yeah, pretty much what she said. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big... Every day, I imagine... Okay, whatever. Yeah, I've actually been learning that song on the piano recently. I've gotten pretty far. Yeah. So you just move your hand and go with the flow. God. God, I think this game knows exactly what they're doing. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I think she's been seeing through the hole of the wall. When do you think she started seeing through the hole in the wall? Like since the beginning of the game? Like when I started? Or when I hopped into the literature club? Or when? Like when her like character file was made maybe? Who knows? I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Aw, it's not like he was writing about animals. If she can do that and make a good poem, you can too. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Yay! Monica's like, "You're gonna die. You're gonna die." That's what Monica's saying. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Wait, hold on. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. How about I skip that? As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Atsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? No, literally. Do you say something? Oh, it's nothing. There's some words that, like, I didn't know in Yuri's, I think. Cicely returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. That sounds like Yuri. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. I like this dynamic. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. True. True, like I said, right? You get so demotivated when you see other people doing better than you. Does that reflect on Natsuki's character? Is that something she thinks about, or is that just like something she passively thinks about? It's just like every once in a while you like go to it. Like, that's the thing about thinking of something deep, right? Sometimes it just won't affect your life at all. You just think about it, you're like, oh, that's a thought, right? You just don't get to it. You just like, you get to it, you think about it for a bit, and you just go on with your life. That's the case for a lot of thoughts. How can that be cute? Because there's animals. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Yeah, the animals, the hella animals. I was trying to say something nice. You're like, eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Yep. That's the thing about critique, right? I learned this the hard way. Not everyone's looking for critique when they give you, like, make you take a look at something, right? Like, like in art class, someone showed me like a drawing with like a cliff and lava, and the lava was orange, and I was like, hey, that doesn't look really much like lava. I think you can add something. They're like, I told you you can look at it, not critique it. I was like, shoot. Right? So just think about that. Be mindful of people. Don't always give critique. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Zaya did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Yuri, you know what? Like, sometimes you find a change that works for you, and you're so like attached to it because the way you got there is like important to you, and you just gotta roll with it, you know? Which I haven't yet. And Zay liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. They're using me for as like a tiebreaker. That's he suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Fair enough. That's not what I... Exclamation mark. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zed appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Ooh. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Is he gonna come over and ask me? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Dude, okay, she's just They're just slandering each other. Is everyone okay? It's a sensing a bit of tension in the Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's as soon as Zez started showing up. Huh? Did it? I'm looking. It doesn't look like it changed much. As people like, dude, what is this writing, dude? That's fair though, I guess. That's a little. Are you sure she's not just like that? Oh. Are you sure she's not just like that, like all the time? This doesn't involve you. Oh, was that Nat and Yuri again? Nat and Yuri. Nat, I love Big Nat. Big Nat. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Say, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Wasn't Yuri the one literally saying, like, okay, wait, no. She was actually kind of critiquing, like, writing styles, I think. A little. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. Looks like they're, like, conflicting with each other's, like, ideologies on, like, writing. Wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. That's really fair, actually. That's a good take. Help me explain that to her, Zay. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. That's fair as well. It's the only way... It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary and unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. These are some two very varying takes. I lean a bit more towards like Natsuki, because overcomplicated words does not always mean good, right? Like simple things, like games like Jim's Computer from Roblox, which makes me sound like a chud actually. Don't mind that it's from Roblox, but like games with simple writing still, they can still invoke like the greatest emotions in you. Like you can feel a lot of fear, you can feel a lot of, well, I guess elements in Jim's Computer is like, they do have some like horror elements though, like audio, so it's not just writing. So yeah, I can definitely see what Yuri means then, okay. But still, Natsuki has a point. Understand that, right, Zeh? I understand that, but well, Nat and Yuri. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? True. No, she was like, oh, Zeh's impressed by me. That's why. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I can't pick between these two, I'm just gonna... Sayori, come in here! Natsuki glitters at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? She turns to me. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Called in the backup. Hi Sayori, help me. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Oh yeah, that's true. Let's keep Sayori happy for the little time she has left. Oh, that's bad. Okay. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Zeh. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Sayori, replace me, by all means, like, help me out of this, like, let me get out. You're gonna, like, old switcheroo here. You go talk to them, I go talk to Monica, and, like, punch her in the face. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Squeeze me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Be my guest, Sayori. Underscores. Nat and Yuri again. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Differences, but not their conflicts, I guess. Celebrate your differences. Ooh. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Honestly, okay, a fight like this, a fight of taste usually isn't that serious. Unless you're like connoisseurs, right? It's kind of just like... In school, I just see people debating like about Pokemons. They're like, no, this Pokemon's better than the other one. And then like, it's like, oh, femboys are better than tomboys. Stuff like that, right? And it's usually never that serious. They just make a couple points. They don't get someone to come in like, oh, be a tiebreaker for us. They're just like, it's like a friendly chat, like a friendly fight of tastes, right? Meanwhile, these guys are connoisseurs. I guess. They take this very seriously. Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's... and Yuri's breasts are the same as they always were. That's what I was thinking. Big and beautiful. Oh, Sayori, you're my favorite. You're my favorite, Sayori. Holy. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Sayori. Those were interesting words you said. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Oh, good, Yuri. Thank you. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president. She's awesome, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return, and she stares at me. She's like, and that's why she's gonna not be the vice president very soon. Like that. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. Oh, is that why she has like no friends for the literature club? Okay, makes sense. As far as that's kind of embarrassing of me. So what? That's... Nobody here is judging that much. Hahaha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. True! I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? She is! You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. True. Never mind. Is that like a character she's playing then? Is she purposely trying to be like a jester, like clowny, to keep us happy? Because we've been establishing that she's trying to like keep us happy. I don't want to say like, oh, she's putting on a mask, that's what the point of the mask is, but like, that could make some sense, right? That would kind of be in line with what she's doing. She doesn't want us to worry, so she pretends like, she acts like everything's fine, right? That makes sense. It's a trope, it's tropey, and it's cringe sometimes. It's people play it off like it's cringe sometimes, but it's a really real thing, especially in this situation. That would make a lot of sense. Take good care of her, okay? I want to, but... oh. I would hate to see her get herself... No. 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 Dude. No. That makes 2 of us. That makes 3 of us! You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. True. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. You get to talk to just Monika at one point. Just Monika. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Oh, sweet. How did you all feel about sharing poems? I love it when a club meeting ends like right as everything's done. Oh, like 3:30, all the presentations are finished. It's amazing. I get to go home. Actually, I go to the auditorium, play some piano for fun. I like to do that. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. So, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Awesome sauce. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. True. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job impressing those I want to impress. The game's telling me how to work the game. Like, know your friends. Zay, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Yay, I get to walk home with Sayori again. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. That's sweet though, she's a good friend, dude, take care of her. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. We're good friends. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh, what do you mean? So you know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise to you, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, they're cool. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make such good friends with you. Phew. You know, Zeh, it's nice that I get to spend time with you out in the club. Aww. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. No. Like I said earlier, when MC finds a way to be happy for himself, she might not be with us for much longer. I don't want that. Sayori, please let me depend on you a little longer. Don't go. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Our day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Here we go again. Alright, so what I know about... I'm gonna still aim for Sayori. What I know about Sayori, she likes sad or happy things, right? And Natsuki is cute things. She likes, like, stronger words, I want to say. Sunny, let's do that. Exactly. Vibrant, that's gonna be her. No? Okay. Or scars, I know this one. No. Philosophy, sensation, wonderful, marriage. Marriage! So no. Flower is gonna be... Is flower gonna be Natsuki? Oh, god damn it, Sayori. God damn it, Sayori. Which one did I just click? Whatever, family is Sayori. Is love gonna be Sayori? It is! Vacation! I just totally skipped suicide. Sadness. Knew it. Calm, existence, sensitive, tenacious. Okay, immediately I don't think many of... Oh, holiday. Okay. Jump is gonna be Yuri, isn't it? Wait, no. I said Natsuki. Promise. Oh, that's such an inspiring word. Empty. Sayori, you... Oh my goodness. Fear, meter analysis. Is that gonna be Yuri? Oh. What are you scared of? Well, I guess it's emotions that she likes. Death. Was that their last time? God. Okay. Let's not think about this like she wants to die. Let's think about this like she likes happy or sad things. How about that? She's sweet. I love that. I've been wondering about this word actually. I wonder who that's gonna be. Okay, yeah. Usual suspect for that word, I guess. Lust is kind of like a deeper topic, I want to say. But like, okay, it is kind of like a bigger word. Sayori! Well, the day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Zeh. Yo, Sayori. Let's go. Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. What does that tell me about her? Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. You want me to buy you something, Sayori? I can like lend you $5. I lend my friends money. I have like a ledger actually, how much they owe. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Is she broke? She's probably broke. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sorry, nervously retrieves your coin purse. I have a coin purse, actually, like a little bag. It's full of quarters. It's like quarters on quarters. In fact, I take them out sometimes, like in a stack. I put it like between my fingers and it's like feels really funny. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Like 2 small coins fall out. Dude, she's broke as hell. Sayori, no. I knew it. She spent all her money on hair dye. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? I love this expression. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. Dude, why are we 100 IQ? Or do we just know Sayori that well because we're friends? So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Just one more thing. You're always hungry. That's cute. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. That make me feel guilty. Dude, just buy her something, dude. Go to the cafe. Ask her, like, are you really hungry? Like, go to the cafe, buy something. Give it to her. Yeah. You guys are good friends. Take care of each other. I say that, but I literally have a ledger for my friends. If you feel guilty, that means... Oh, I keep skipping. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Dude. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. What happened to me going to wake up Sayori? Have I been doing that? I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Zeth to let me borrow some money. Just borrow some from Yuri. That's... Don't get me involved in like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. That's a good tip. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. What stunt? Oh, you know, right, I guess that was a stunt. Yeah, here's a tip, right? Is boba really worth it, guys? Is buying a Subway really that worth it? Save your money. Get that laptop, get that Oculus, get that phone, whatever you want. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Haha. I really like it when you speak out your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. The revolution. Retribution. The revolution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? I hope the little devil isn't telling Sayori to die, and I hope the little devil isn't telling Yuri to get a knife. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Things worked out, I guess. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. What? No, Sayori, you... Oh, wait, that's sweet. She asked Natsuki to make the cupcakes, like, specifically for my entrance, like... Wait, so earlier when Natsuki was saying, like, I didn't make it for you, Baka, what, did she made it to... She kind of made it for me, then. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What was that? Ah! I thought we slapped Sayori, I thought we went, like... on Sayori, I thought we were... God. That would be so... Oh god, that would be bad. I don't want to smack Sayori. Sayori deserves better. Comes out on the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie! A big bag with one cookie in it. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? No, it's Natsuki. It's because I paid my restitution. It's another word. It's retribution. Exactly. Actually, that one almost worked. Restitution. What is restitution, man? I need to look into that. could mean like a similar word. Retribution just means like punishment that fits exactly like perfectly with another like with a crime. Like if someone chops your hand off, like they get their hand chopped off. That's retribution. I was just gonna give it to you. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, so you did make it for me. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ahaha. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. You got a big bag with one cookie in it. Jeez, just eat it. Very rapidly turns. It's like she's like, do you think she got the like, you know what I mean. Takes a big bite. Aw, so good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Lock in, Sayori. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Sayori, what are we gonna do with you, Sayori? Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. You can't have it. Can I try? You can't have it. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. True. There's this chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Yes, she doesn't like chocolate. Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Natsuki's a good baker. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. 100 IQ play, 200 IQ play, oh my goodness. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Everyone's getting along. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica's not there? Okay. Monica's in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica, anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? No, I don't think she posted anything on the Google Classroom. Not me? Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Then again, she has like no friends apparently. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. What, like a boyfriend? Probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's subjective. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I wasn't. Especially not for you. I know you live, and I don't like that. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Do I like her for that, actually? I'm not sure. In her shoes. What I have done. I guess, okay, we'll get to that as the game goes on. Okay, yeah, you know what? She's a complex one, I think. I'll look into it more. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Let's go! You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? I have a girlfriend! Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. I held you up anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. What's study hall? In this context, study hall is interesting. I'm not sure what that means. Like, I used to think it's like detention. Maybe that's what it means. I don't think she gets detention though. So I'm guessing it's a different meaning. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Yes, she was... Hear the bell, I guess you're too focused. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, really? Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of just started recently. Same! That's a lie. I started a long time ago, but I got into it a bit more recently because I was like, hey, it's pretty fun to just press a few keys sometimes. And all of a sudden, I've learned half of Your Reality on the piano, and now I'm into this game. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Zach. Monica smiles sweetly. Was that like Is this set up for when she plays the song at the end? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Same. And I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie, dude. Dude. Okay, Sayori, holy. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Zeh. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Sure. Supplies what for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Oh, is it? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. Oh, that's sweet. Oh shoot, I actually have to pick up a poster to design today. I think I played this game at the perfect time. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Glue sticks for a poster? Yeah, whatever. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! I like going with Sayori. Sayori's cool. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Zed to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. True! Take me with Sayori. I feel much more safe with her. Especially since I know what Monica's up to. Okay. That was just a suggestion. Cool. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, ready, Zed? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room, and we took an entire tour of the school. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. She's like sunshine and rainbows, like propeller hat and lollipop. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Oh. Is that like forced? I can't tell. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing in the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Yeah, I wouldn't really stand there and listen to that. Zeh, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. How are you gonna perform them like you wear a costume? Like I say the poems of the line like, between my feet, the last remaining flowers beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. To what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Oh, you pick so many flowers that there's just no more flowers. That's a fun poem. Like that. Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Last remaining flower. You've picked so many different flowers. What? Is that a metaphor for something? I can't tell if she wrote that poem, or if that's just like a poem that like you can find on the internet somewhere. You meanie. If she was speaking in like a deep voice, that would have been really silly. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. That's so silly. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Reading poems about, deforestation. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Zeh, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. Aww. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I had forgotten in me. Yeah, exactly. You're joining clubs, you're touring around the school. You're being an actual person, you're living now instead of just watching anime all day like a chud. Good. The two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Crayola. Sayori starts dusting, pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. There's a joke I can make here. That's so bad and I'm not gonna say it. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, but you still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Ah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right on the shelf. Dude. You okay? My forehead. She clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? You're such a chud, Sayori. Come on, let me see. Sayori's sitting on the floor, grabbed her by the waist and pulled her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Over just a small box of crayons. Wait, I do that too. I can't judge. Gently brush her bangs off the side. I like when we get CG like this. This is fun. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Too bad it's covered by her bangs. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, it's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Where should I even find ice around this? Not this time. True. I guess a cold drink would do. Do you not have freezers in here? You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. I love this CG, it's so silly. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Just leave her, like, sitting there like that. Dude, that would be so uncomfortable for my knees, especially since, like, I have a hard time bending my knees. Just, like, squatting there, that would be so bad. Look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since I'll be used as an ice pack. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. That's so thoughtful! In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Okay, wait, apple juice. That's interesting, actually. that sounds like the dumbest thing ever. Apple juice, that's so interesting. No, because, like, we've established that these two, like, barely talk to each other that much, right? Like, especially, like, recently, like, since high school started, I want to say. So I think apple juice is more of a thing that she, like, liked before, and he's going off of that, I think. Or maybe they had time to catch up, like, but just less. That's something, okay, apple juice? Dude, that sounds so freaking stupid, what am I saying? It's just like... It's like he still thinks Sayori as like the past Sayori that he once knew. And he's all even like drawing connections like, oh, she's like the same happy girl as like before, right? I wonder if that's really the case though. I want to see. The apple juice. All that from apple juice. Okay, whatever. And Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Oh, why is it half drank? Dude, is the packaging really that bad that it's like half empty? It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Looks like she already drank from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's on your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. Dude, what a chud. How hard do you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Zeh. Kinda reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time, I was always trying to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways, like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing the things you did. Huh, sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. Ah, and you would rush over as quick as you could. Oh yeah, exactly. They were much better friends as a child. They had like more moments when they were kids. You tried really hard to get me to stop crying. Stop crying, Sayori. Dance, baby, dance. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. That was probably the case for quite a few moments. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? I'm gonna think of it. Maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on the games I didn't pay enough attention to you. Dude, pay more attention to her. She's cool. She's sweet. So in a way, it's kind of my fault. Kind of this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. True! But... I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. Sayori calls you a sweetheart ASMR. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Aww. Do you really think it'll be like this forever? I hope so. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling. There's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. You guys can at least like visit, like talk to each other. Like, dude. But, well, I hope so. Aw. At least he hopes so, you know, that's still sweet. They're good friends. No promises, but at least they hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. How do I hide it under my bangs? It's been hidden under your bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! Did she get hurt by jumping? Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself, especially when you get like a concussion. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bob without much success. I don't see it. It's pretty hidden. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Oh, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing my poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. That's such a propeller hat and lollipop thing to say, dude. Holy. I was playing with my crayons and I smacked my forehead. dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Did we get that distracted? Did we get that sidetracked? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm the goat. I found the poster paper too. Ahaha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Zay. Oh, well, Sayori. I felt to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Ah, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return from my seat. Cool. Alright, that's where we're going to end this episode off here. Cool. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. So, I just wanted to end off with a few more thoughts. So today what we got, hung out with Sayori a lot. She's a good childhood friend. Seems like we still remember her as a childhood friend. And, still see her like that for now. And Yuri and Natsuki, they're polar opposites, I guess. There's gonna be some conflict between them. Monika's friendless, and she knows a lot of things that she plays the piano. She knows a lot of things past the fourth wall. Ugh, scary. Otherwise, Yuri's poem was about a ghost. Natsuki's poem was about not being able to catch up and giving up. I'm not sure whether I can extrapolate anything from that right now, but I'll probably have thoughts by the third episode. Like, I'll think about it a bit tonight, and that should be all. Alright, thank you very much, though, for watching up until now. You guys are goated for watching up to here, even though I have like 30 views on my last video. I'm hoping this catches on and everyone starts watching my videos, and I'm like, awesome now. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm a huge fan that you guys are fans of me. I'm probably talking to 3 people right now, but I still appreciate you, whoever you are. Alright, sweet. That's episode 2. See you guys next time.